Hello, I'll be back out. I was supposed to be on Bluebell last week, but I knew a couple of lads what was on there, and what? And there wasn't that many pegs free what I'd have fancied really. So I'm back on Sapphire. Because I booked this about a while ago. And the weather being nice. Stretching me, I've got a bit of a dodgy back, I think. Not dodgy, but a bit stiff. Choo choo. Yes, I'm in peg 4. I was hoping when I got here I'd have a choice, but I want when I got here there was only one peg free, and that's the peg I'm in. That is peg 4. So I still haven't fished peg 3, but I will do one day. I'll just flip you around. There be the lake. And I be here. I parked, put my bivvy up in the car park a bit again. Just makes more sense. Gives you more room down here. Look, so the rods are there, fish stuff's there. Bait boat and bait there. Just gives me more room. I'll show you where I've got them. If I can get a twig. There's a few twigs now with it being autumn. Oh. Right, the island straight out in front of me. I'm sort of off the corner of it, probably about just over halfway towards the corner of it. Then the little island here, I'm sort of a rod length off that, probably 2 rod lengths in. And then the gap between the island and the far bank, I've got one in there. So that's where they be. It's quite warm, surprised. It's end of September now, September the 30th. And it'll be looking nice. I'm have to sort them rods out that tightened up. But yeah. Just a quick intro. So, you know where I am, you know what I'm doing. Blanking, camping, whatever. But yeah, I should get off, sort them rods out, because I've sunk the lines, but they have sort of tightened up a bit. I want the bobbins a bit lower, so I'm going to sort them. They might get me granddad and that. Oh. So I shall catch you later. Bye for now. Morning all. Don't know if you can hear it, but it be raining. I'm waiting to bait up again, but I'm waiting for this rain to stop. It's going to stop about 10ish, I think. 8:30 now, so I've had a coffee, I'll have another coffee. Got up late for me, got up about 6. But nothing through the night, I don't think anyone did. I didn't hear anyone's alarms go. I heard one Bosch, about 3 o'clock this morning, somewhere in my area, and that's it. Lad next door to me, he said it's fishing hard. Well, there's a surprise, I'm here. Aha. But I'm here. I'm not going to catch him at home, am I, as they say. So I thought I'd do this. Oh dear, this little update. Have another coffee, and wait for the rain to die down a little bit. Last night, I had 2 out on 18mm bugs, topped with half a pink topper, half a pink pop-up. Just to give it a little bit of colour. It makes it a little bit lighter, doesn't it? And on the other one I had a bug wafter. Now when I put them out today, I'm going to change. I don't know if to go to yellow or white toppers. And I'm going to go on a... What am I going to go on? A crayfish wafter. And I might use a dark one today because there is still a few coots not on here. And then tonight I use a light one, because last time I caught 2 sessions ago on here, wasn't it? That was on the crayfish wafter and the light coloured one. So that's what I'll stick on tonight. Like I say, I'm just waiting for this to stop. I'll flip you around in a minute. You'll get a nice view of my rubbish bag on the tree, but it is what it is. And then I'll make another coffee and wait for this to die down. Oh, my pellet mix. I've got the new DNA GTX or whatever pellets. I've got them and Maxi crayfish. The crayfish have been soaked in the crayfish hydro slip hydro wheat. The new GTX, I think the GTX or GTX, I think, something like that. They've been soaked. What have they been soaked in? Oh, the bug liquid food, I think. I could be wrong. Then also I've got some SLK dumbbells in it. The smaller ones are 10x15 dumbbells, and they've been soaked in the switch spod syrup. So there's quite a bit of flavour there. So we'll see what happens. I dig out my old tackle. I found that. It's like the Corda Goo, but there's someone on eBay doing it. He stopped doing it now. I can't find him on there. But it's the same thing. It gives off that cloudy effect, and that's the Cell one. So I might put a dabble of that in my pellet mix when I put them out. But yeah, let me just flip here and you can see what I can see. There you go. You can see my rubbish bag. A couple of coots coming over. Coots seem to be staying this side though, which isn't so bad because I ain't got any off this little island nearest me. So hopefully they'll leave me alone. They've left me alone so far. So I think it'd be coffee time. Flip it that way a bit. The other way. Anyway, I got my rubbish bag right in the middle of the screen now. How about that? Nice, isn't it? And one of the coots is having the feed of the roots of that reed what's floating about. He's enjoying that. Yeah, but there'll be no happening, so I'm going to shoot. It's a little bit chilly this morning, that's why I've got the old bobble hats on. This coat's alright. I think it was about 30 quid for Masters? Got it a couple of years, that had been since. It was that one of them one-offs when I get them in not for long. But it's nice, one of them shaper fleeces. It's quite nice. Right, I'm going to shoot because I'm just waffling crap. And I will catch you later this afternoon, hopefully when the rain has stopped and we can go outside and have a little look round. So as I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Bye. Evening. Well, the guy next to me just had one. So there's fish in the area. I don't think it was very big, but it was a fish more than I'm getting. I'm sweating, I've just got baited up. It's like nearly 6 o'clock and it's turned dead warm and it's going to be dark in half hour, isn't it? What is going on? But I've got the football tonight. It's Arsenal and whoever they're playing in Champions League, so I'll be watching that at 8. So I'm going to get my tea done, have a couple of Koppenbergs and watch the footy. Koppenberg. That's still cold. That's kept cold for 2 days. Not state of this is going to washing. Just flick you around and show you the lake. It looks quite nice. Sun's just going down, like I say. There you go. The rods are motionless. There they are, look. They're not doing nothing. They're just sat there looking pretty. But the lake is looking nice. Just out for a fish. I was going to put some sweet corn out, but I double checked the rules and it says pellet and boilie only, so I never. So it's just my standard pellet mix. And that'll be it. Yeah, when I had one, I was just baiting up. I just got 2 rods out. And then I thought a fish top right into my right margin, so I stood at the top and looked down, and then I see it again come up. Didn't realise he was playing it. I thought, oh, that's close in, maybe I should bring one in the margin. Maybe I shouldn't. But there goes the choo-choo. Yeah, so not a lot to tell you. Bring that down a little bit. I've got the Adidas bottoms, I've got the green uns. And the black ones, look. Still can't see me, but sort of all go, don't they? So I'm looking smart, even though I'm not catching. But it's fishing. I'm back on it in 2 weeks. So I'm back at work Saturday, that's me 4 on, so I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Then I'm back in Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then I've got my 4 off. So I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and right off to the following Saturday. So what I'm going to do, all going well, is I'll finish work Tuesday morning. Wednesday I think I'll go to Bluebell, and I might do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on Bluebell. Come home Saturday. I'll Sunday at home to sort all my gear out, and then I'm back on here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that week. So I should be able to get 2 full weeks fishing in. With a bit of luck, I'm saying that, but you know how it goes, don't you? All the best laid plans and all that bollocks. But yeah, I shall get off. And what will I do? Do me tea. Watch these rods until about 7:45, and then I might set out here because it's nice. Cooler now. And then what I'm going to do, then I'm going to watch the footy, and then it'll be bed. Want to be up early in the morning. Gets light about 7, doesn't it? But it's light enough at 6:30 to bait up. I might bait up just before the sun comes up. Then again, I might not. Depends how many of them I have. Goes down too quick. Right, I'm just waffling about cack. So I should show you the lake one more time. There you go. Don't I treat you well? And now get off, and I'll catch you in the morning. Unless I have one in the night. So bye for now, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Morning. And nothing through the night. What a surprise. Like I say, bloke next to me had one 2 times last night. They never had any McCoats. He'd done 3 days. I think he had a couple in 3 days. It's 2 more than me. And his mate next to him, he didn't have out for the first 2 days, and his 3rd day he had a 29 pounder. And this is my 3rd day. Might be a little omen there. And then his other mate, who was in peg 1, had nothing. So on this bank, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, there's been 3 fish out. So there you go. Well, the lake's looking nice. Supposed to be having a load of heavy rain tonight. Thought lovely. Everything will be wet for the morning when I pack up. But on the bright side, I've got a steak for dinner, which I'll be having in about an hour. Them 3 are gone today. There's no one on the lake now, just me. But I'm guessing there'll be more turning up today at 11, so these pegs will be gone. Maybe the doubles, I don't know. Let me just flip you and show you the lake. I've still got them in the same place as the one to my right, in the gap between that island and the far bank. I've gone a bit closer into the bank because they have been down there in this. They've been in this corner where I can't get to. I'll show you in a minute. I'll take a little walk down there. It's not far. The one straight out in front to the edge of that reed bed. I've moved that a little closer. It's still probably 2 rod lengths off, but that's before it goes all choddy. It's 3 foot that it drops to 4 or just over 4, and that's where I've put my bait. So a little bit deeper water. And the little island there in front, I've still got one to the right hand corner of there, where that moorhen is now, if you can see it. But I'll just walk you down and I'll show you where they've been, because you can't see it from here. But behind this little land here, there's an area, and there's no way I can't get to it. I can get down this little channel here so far, but the aerator's near enough in the middle of that island, straight behind it on the far bank. As you can see, there's a lot of water there what I cannot get to, and that's where they've been. Obviously you know where they're not getting fish for. Yeah, because this little channel goes along here a lot. And here's the end of it. That's one where he put in one down here, because they'll go straight round the back of there. But and it's fairly shallow, I think. But there, I don't know if you can see the blue aerator. They've all been crashing out there, which is impossible for me to get to. There, you see it now, can't you, through the trees? Not going too far because my rods are in. Yeah, it's there, look. And there's the end of the island. No way I can get to that. I'm further up where the sticky out bit is. What you can't see some reeds what are flat to the water. I don't know if it's picking them up, but I'm sort of off them. That's as close I can get. Well, like I say, it is what it is. That's where I'll be. I'm just going to have a coffee and watch the water for a bit. Then put the old steak on. Yeah, I'm just here, like I say, it's not that far. I just can't get to it, and the fish know that, and that's where they've been hiding out. Watched the footy last night. Arsenal looked good. Odegaard looks like he's back on form. Arteta thinks told him, do what you want. Stop playing restricted, just do what you want. He looks a lot better for it. Well, yeah, just flip you again. There you go. And look, no one here. Just me so far. That side of you was saying, look, there's people in the lodge. I was talking to the guy next to me, has deals on for that lodge. Like Friday to Monday, about 290 quid. That's for 2 anglers. Sleeps 4, but you can have 2 anglers. That's in the winter, but that's cheap, isn't it? For the luxury in winter, having central heating, TV, shower, everything, and your own lake. There's a lake in front of there which is exclusively for that lodge. I think there's 200 fish in it. And they go up to 30, 31. Might be a nice treat, mightn't it? I'd come on my own and have it to myself. 300 quid for 3 nights, 100 quid a night, innit? But as a treat, it's not bad. Yeah, like you say, that's where it goes around there then. Probably right in the middle of the screen is where the aerator is. There's no way I can get to it from here. Nearest I can get is not far from where I am. But there'll be nothing topping. There's nothing showing. So I'm going to get off, stop talking crap, have a cup of tea, coffee, probably have my steak, and see what today brings. I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Evening everyone. And I've had 20 fish. That's when I was having my grandad nap when I woke up. Nothing, not a beep, not nothing. And I'm still the only one on the lake, but it's full tomorrow, so I wish I'd have known that. If I'd have known that first thing this morning when they'd gone, I could have moved. I could have actually got in peg 3, what I've never fished, a peg next to me. It was only like, I don't know, 10-yard move. But hey-oh, I'm still in the same peg and I'm still fishing the same spots. Because I'm a creature of habit. Something like that anyway. But as I always say, has it been enjoyable? Of course it has. Is it better than work? Just a little bit. Been watching all the news about Manchester. Man, you're not allowed to say out, are you? Because if I say out, I'll get the social media police coming and nicking me, won't I? So I can't say out. But no doubt it'll get swept under the carpet like it always does. But hey, I can't say nothing. Same as that young Ukrainian lass who got murdered on that train. And no, I couldn't believe that when I see that. I was nearly in tears. I see it all, I wish I had watched it, because even now I can still see the pictures, you know what I mean, in my face of her just sat there, no one opened her, just crying. And she was slowly died. It's horrible, wasn't it? But again, better not say out, because I'll get the Facebook or social media police round, won't I? Oh, you can't comment on that. You haven't got no free speech no more. Like the digital IDs. Oh yeah, that's going to stop all these illegal immigrants coming on the boats, isn't it, and working. How's that then? They're all illegal now, so they're not allowed to work, and they're all working. They're all doing Uber deliveries and all that, aren't they, on electric bikes? And they're not supposed to, because they're asylum seekers, so they're not allowed to work until they've either been granted asylum or sent on a plane out. But they're working, they're not paying taxes or out, are they? So how's these digital IDs going to stop that? They're not, are they? But again, I'm on a rant and I can't say out, can I? Just my opinion. But yeah. So we've got some heavy rain between 11 and 3 in the morning. And it's supposed to be fairly heavy-ish about 1 in the morning, so hopefully the bivvy should have dried off a bit by the time I go. I'm hoping to be away for 9:30 like you, Champagne. Don't know if you can hear me with that train. Choo-choo. But we shall see. There's a little bit of breeze, let's say, there's a little bit of breeze, and which way is it going? It's going that way. It's not coming in the corner I am, it's going down that corner, straight across the lake down there, to peg 1 where really I wanted to be. Like I say, I could have moved this morning, but I'm still here. But, say I'm back here in 2 weeks. I might try and get here earlier, because I got here just gone 11 again. But he does let you on at 10. But you're not allowed to park near the pegs, you know what I mean? You come at 10, park in the main car park, you can have a walk. And see, he'll tell you which pegs are becoming empty, you can have a little walk and see which one you fancy. Then you get first choice then, and if someone does turn up at 10:30, say, I'll have first choice sort of thing. Same way as Cromwell is. That's how they run Cromwell, isn't it? You can turn up an hour, you turn up at 8, but you don't start fishing till 9. And obviously you do, as you arrive, that's the choice to swim. You get the first choice, and the next one goes after you and picks this peg, like that. But knowing my luck, when I come in 2 weeks, it'll be the same again. There'll be 3 already on what I've been on for a couple of days or since. I know I'm on Monday, aren't I? So I might be lucky. I might be here when people are pulling off on the weekend, hopefully. Yorkshire, I'll turn up and I'll have a choice of 1 or 4 where I am, and I'll have one fish will be showing here, and they won't be showing that end, so I'll come back in here, and then they'll all move down that end. Hey, I'll just flip you to show you that it's a bit dull. I don't know what time it is. About 5:30, is it? Oh no, it's 20 to 6. It gets dark about 6:30, 7:15, doesn't it? That's why it's getting a bit dull. I'll just flip you. There you go. I'll clear the peg out, look. Bait boat, bait buckets and all that, they've all gone because I won't be using them again. If I do catch a fish, I'll just be casting back to the area, no more bait will be going out. There'll be the rod. And here be the empty lake, and as you can see, the way the trees are going, the breeze is going down the opposite end. I'm in the sheltered bit. See, the breeze is going that end. You can see there's a bit of chop on the water down there, look. And that side of that island a bit of chop, look. Again, what I can't get to where I am. Hey, for that calm. But it is what it is. Going to be a pain in the morning. I've got to get all that gear to the car. I've got to walk it all that way, look. I'll just show you. Oh, if I don't fall over these steps. Yeah. Look at that. I've got to pat that down and lump it all the way to there. I'm going to be knackered in the morning, aren't I? But this is the sort of stuff we've got to do, isn't it? Am I being sarcastic? Who, me? No, not me. Right, I'm going to get off. I'll do a little closing bit in the morning if anything happens. So I'll catch you all later. Oh, don't forget to give us a sub. Your subs have gone down a bit, but that's because I'm not putting out, is it? But just give us a sub, like, or whatever, a comment, all the usual bollocks. Just so I know people are watching and enjoying it and not just clicking on it and thinking what an idiot and clicking off. Because if you do that, then I'll stop doing them. Like I say, I'd mainly do this for me, something to look back on. My grandson watches them. But I'm going anyway, so catch you all later. Bye for now. Morning, my YouTuber friends. Oh, what a night that was. Wind, rain. Supposed to be a storm coming in today or tomorrow. But I think a bit of it come last night. I was watching them trees or some of them creaking. But that sort of killed the fishing, if it wasn't already killed because of me turning up. It's just gone 7:30 now. Just trying to get the bivvy dry a bit. I dried it down with a towel. I'm going to give it an hour, then it's coming down. So I want to be away for about 9ish. Started packing some of the stuff. Let's say bivvy, bed chair, table, things like that are still out. But they should be going away shortly when I've done this little end piece. Yeah, if I turn that way, look, you can see the lake. Hey! But yeah, I'll say I'm back in 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I'm off again in 2 weeks. I should be on Bluebell in 2 weeks, then the 3rd week back on here. Hopefully. But you never know, do you? Best laid plans and all that. Choo choo. So I'll just flip here. I can have a puff on my bivvy. Puff on my bivvy, I'll show you the bivvy's drying up. Well, sort of. Not really, is it? But there is still a bit of breeze, so that should help. And I'll give you a last look at the lake. Looking lovely. I had a pickup this morning, I think, and it got away with it. Definitely a pickup. It was like one, you know, when the ducks pick you up, they pick you up and they put it a little bit, then drop it. It was one of them. But there was no ducks. That was off the corner of that little island in front there. But there is a load of ducks, looks like. But it wasn't them because they wasn't here. I'm putting it down to a pickup, so it's a lost fish. But yeah, looks like it's going to rain again, doesn't it? I'm trying to get things dry. It said there's going to be no rain for an hour, according to my weather app. But it definitely feels like it. Oh, well, it is what it is. I shall get off and catch you on the next one, because there's no to tell you. So bye for now, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to give us a sub, like, and all that bollocks. Just so I know there is people watching and taking an interest. Like I say, if you want to see rigs and all that, I can do that. But I'm just using a combi rig. I've got a stiff boom. It's called a... No, it isn't. It's a Fox one. It's a Fox stiff boom. Then I got some supple braid what I double over and put for the eye and whip it on. So then you got a double bit. So then I can put it loop to my boom. Two of them are on K shanks, and one of them is on a wide gate with an inturned eye. That's usually the one I use near the margins with a wafter on. I don't know why, I just always have. There's a herring going. Oh, you can't see it, you're looking at me. But anyway, I'm going. So bye for now. Catch you all next time. Bye.